So our group is an opportunity of practicing one of the traditional Serbian. So we gathered together in one of the best cafes of this city. We drank cappuccino, coffee and beer, and we were really working hard and reflect on the course. And we came up with the main solution, or just main sum up of the course, which is quite brief, but I guess opens everything to those who were here and who might be here in next year. So we're all quite different for a certain reason, but still we're the same in our great desire to learn from each other. And what impressed me personally first when we just arrived to this course after 12 hours of long trip to this place, is that moment of the sport, the track, the moment of blackout. You know, when that happened, I thought, oh my god, now just that will be the mass, and it's the time for Dina, not Dina, okay. But then it turned out that everyone gathered together, and they were on the track of their task. They contributed, and they were curious, and they asked each other questions, and they jot down even that they couldn't see what they're doing, but they were making the stuff together, and that started to unite every heart and every soul just at their tables. They were making photos as if they know each other quite well, and they were smiling. And it was such a great surprise for me. And even this blackout led us to experiencing and we managed to survive even with almost 2 days with a cold shower. No one knew about that, but we managed. And that also was one of their union points. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. That was on our first day, and the very first day here, and the day was definitely exciting. And blackout was definitely one of the highlights of the trip, although it was just the beginning. But what impressed me even more the very next morning was that we were given this task to memorize each other's name by tomorrow night. So we had a day and a half to memorize 30 names roughly. And these beautiful names, although beautiful, some of them were so difficult for me to remember, such as Marigona, Oriana. You know, they're beautiful, and now I know them. Zlatka, which I thought was Vlatka for 2 weeks. So tomorrow morning, or maybe early afternoon, we were after breakfast, we were about to set off for, I don't know, our first activity. I think it was a trip to Novi Sad. And we were standing in front of the center, and I think it was my friend Irina who came to an idea for us to stand in a circle and try to say our names, you know. We would say the name of the person before us and our name, and then the next person was supposed to repeat both names and say their own. And I was like, no way. Maybe I know some names, but no way that all these people, you know, memorize the names. And we were all there, or almost all of us. And as the people were repeating names, you know, I started realizing that everybody already knew the names. And I was so moved and happy to see that I'm not the only one who's paying attention to the names. You know, these are, I thought, emphatic and emotional people. And you know, I found some connection between myself and them. So that was one of the highlights for me. Although it may seem, you know, trivial and unimportant, this was maybe the first moment for me when I realized, okay, yeah, I see that something, you know, something nice can happen here.
Which we became numbers.
Oh, yeah, numbers came later with Branka. Branka introduced us to the numbers, right? Okay. Yeah. Right.
Numbers and Zuriat by Rakesh on the first song.
Oh,
so yes, names are important, and they give the importance of telling us who you are. What's the meaning? The first time Katja and I met, actually, we told what our names mean. They have some kind of meaning, you know. But we also like to eat. And we enjoy meals. We are all great cooks. So, what makes someone to be a great cook? To make a beautiful dish, it's the ingredients actually. So we realized at that cross-culture evening that we all put the same ingredients in some of the sweets, and you know, but we make different things. Still, we have the same base, but the dishes are different. And some of them were really artistic. As you remember, ayvar. Who knows how to make ayvar? Almost everybody. And we put the same ingredient. So, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I surely agree with that. And I do remember that the next day we went to Novi Sad. And we had a really wonderful, nice walk there, exploring the city, discovering something new. And we ended up, when we were like really tired, in the Yugoslavia Museum. And for me, it was one of the special moments. I really love going to museums, but I must confess, I don't like to stick to the guides because I love observing and looking at the things on my own. But the guide in the museum is so passionate about, you know, his thing, so I couldn't take my eyes off him. The way he was saying bravo, like when we were asking questions, it was just audible. So for me, that moment when I saw people watching, you know, and looking at their things from the past was that, you know, spot of time. And some of the things reminded me of my things from my childhood in Russia. And I've been telling that to a few people here. At that moment, I always think that there is no nationality behind personality. We all love and cherish the same things. Yeah?
Yeah.
True. I could not agree more that the highlight of that day was this museum. But we should not forget the working under the tree that day. After all those activities that we had, and then that urban linguistics activity, we came back and sat under that tree in two groups, one with Mark and one with Frank. And we started to chat to each other, what have we found, and we shared with each other those interesting things, and everybody had something different from somebody that I was sitting next to. And then we were asked to think of what did we like about that day of Novi Sad. I've been repeating this, but I want to say one more time that that day for me was changing, because it changed my way of thinking for Serbia. I've seen that day that it's not at all what I've been expected and what I've been shown in television by my government. I've seen that it's peace in here. It's not at all what we think in Kosovo or Serbia for us. And it's been just a day that my prejudice has gone. So I love that day.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, as you were talking to each other that particular day, this just goes on later to the following day when we were here in Karlovci, and we were presented with the activity. We were given some time to go and meet some local people of either kids or elderly people. And what was very interesting for me was that all the people we approached from the very beginning at first were pretty, well, not reserved, but you know, when you approach someone and go like, hey, I'd like to ask you a question. And they're like, okay, why me? So, why me? What have I done? First we met this boy that was standing in front of the grammar school that we visited later this past week, and the boy was from Novi Sad, and he actually told us his story. Not something that you can read in newspapers or that can be recommended by anyone, but his personal story of why he has chosen that particular school for him, and because it felt special to belong to this particular school and this particular town, even though he travels from Novi Sad every day. And what was the most interesting part of that day was bumping into an elderly gentleman, and a gentleman and a lady who were at first, pretty much reserved to answer some of our questions, but then when he realized that when we explained to him that we are teachers, so we're safe, according to the rules, but yeah. Anyway, that we are teachers, that we are from 13 different countries, and that we are visiting Karlovci, and that we're interested in what he would have to recommend to us or any other visitor here. And then when he introduced us to a whole new idea of people who live here in Karlovci. Actually, it turns out to be a minority of people from Germany that are called Danube and who actually have a museum. Even though it's not a museum per se, like a building protected by the government or so, it's something that's relatively new. I think it's at 2 or 3 years open or something. Not even the locals knew about. So actually that was a very good moment for me, because that's something you cannot find on Wikipedia and you cannot find anywhere unless you actually have the fortune to bump into it. So.
Yes, Sasha, I sided with you. That was really knowledgeable point in our track of the whole course. But for me, maybe the most turning point through all this trial was the period when it proves the quote, without a good wine there is no love. And I guess that my love to the nation, of all the countries that are represented here, started at that very evening when we tasted a lot of wine, and with each wine I guess that new and new deep hidden spot of each of our soul opened and revealed. And when I just noticed all this cocktail of poems, songs, and then dances at the same place, I even tried to go to the past room and I thought that maybe I should put off my clothes because I was burning with all these emotions, and I felt that it was the same with all the people who just surrounded us. So for me it was really impressive.
Yeah, and today when Frank told us to choose 10 spots of time, I thought, oh my god, 10, maybe 7 or 5. It's tired, But when we started talking about and brainstorming, there were not 10 but millions of them. So it wasn't easy for us to choose something to represent here tonight. And mine, for sure, is the Danube experience. So not only just because we had fun 2 days on the Monkey Island, but we forget that our brains are teachers' brains, and we sometimes forget how our students feel. So these days we were actually students with our teachers who behaved like, knights at the table, on the round table at the island. So I somehow felt as if I was, 16 or 18, and being on a field trip with my teachers and with my friends. And whether we did speaking activities with Mark, or silent activities with Frank, or green activities with Sanya, everything happened. Fun, learning, laughing, having fun, enjoying. Food was excellent. We learned a lot about food, about people, about teaching. But we were so relaxed, and still we, had so many, there were so many new things that we learned, that we explored, and we were so relaxed talking, having coffee.
I even fell asleep in a hammock and spilled a glass of beer myself, and I didn't drink any before that, so I was so relaxed. So the Monkey Island was something that showed us that everything around us, nature, people, things that we have in our local communities, in our little towns or big cities, can be used as resources for us as teachers, for our students. And if we respect each other, if we treat our students as people, not just as kids, learning happens. So that's all we need, actually, as teachers. So,
as Tanya said, we do have brains of teachers, but sometimes we behave as 16, 18-year-olds. And somebody else mentioned this from one of the previous presentations. And this was obvious last night when I'm talking about another highlight, I think, of all of us, right? When we spontaneously gathered and made a music night, karaoke night, or whatever. Our teachers were with us, so they were acting like 16-year-olds as well. And for me, it was very, I like music, and everybody likes music. We could see that last night, and it was really special. But we did not have our official night where we were supposed to sing a song from our country, but last night was even better, I think, because it was really spontaneous, and everybody sang everybody else's songs, so we didn't have to sing it alone, So I ended up singing a Russian song with girls from Russia and Ukraine, people from Serbia and Croatia, and maybe some Russian people, or Ukrainian people, sang songs with us, and we all sang songs in English. We learned some lyrics, of course. There was some learning. So we were reading lyrics from our phones, and there was some drinking. So but I think that nights like these, when although it looks like we are only partying and doing nothing, we learn. I mean, maybe we don't learn English, but we learn about each other, which is more important sometimes than, as I mentioned to Frank, I think the other day, I talked to my student who did not do very well in English, and I'm her class teacher, and she wrote me a letter because she was too emotional to talk to me, and she wrote different things, and then in the end she was basically apologizing for her behavior, and in the end she told me something like, "Thank you, my teacher, you're a very good person, and you know that being an excellent student in English is not the most important thing." Something like that. It's not, So I'm grateful for nights and moments like those.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that last night, but
Doing well.
And what happened, as you mentioned, there are all these pots of time that makes us better. And actually, when we were given the task to create something, to make a presentation, and we went to the cafe, called Vermet, accidentally or not. We sat there, had our coffee, beers, stuff like that. The weather was so nice, it was brilliant, it was a little
Cloudy and chilly.
Yeah, there was a church and church bells, all the time, and the atmosphere. We were talking all the time, thinking about these little spots of time, and then we got, that's the spot of time. We have to mention. The moment we were there sitting and thinking, we had millions of ideas, we should put this or that. And then we realized that we are all stars here, that we are stars that shine, and that we sit together in a circle, gathering around, and that we are not that we teachers are the stars in our students' life, and we shine on them, and just keep on shining.